It's raining today, so I won't be able to do any work on the outside of the vehicle. But I bought the cheapest single DIN radio. Well, the second cheapest. It's a couple cents more expensive, but it looked better on Amazon. And I will put the price on here. But here it is. So we're going to get this installed today in the 88 C1500. Okay, guys. Now we've already done the ignition. I've already cleaned the floor. We still have to shampoo the carpets. I've got the seat covered and it's just sitting in here. It hadn't been bolted down because we're going to shampoo the carpets. But like I said, it's raining. So first thing, this it's already been converted before. The radio used to be up here, of course. So somebody's already done this before. Here's an extension on the antenna, so we might not have to do that. We'll go ahead and pull this dash out in a second. But I have this kit that I bought and already wired up. Bought on eBay, it's a couple dollars. Here's your two plugs, and then this one goes in the back of the radio. So I soldered and taped off all this stuff here. And like I said, we're gonna check out this, the second cheapest, only by a couple cents, radio on Amazon. It comes with a remote. And here is the radio. Boy, you could tell that is really good quality. Yeah, not really. But anyway, that's it. And move this out the way real quick. It should sit in here with no issues. That's what it's going to look like. So I guess let me pull this dash apart and we'll get this started wiring up. Let me turn that off. You don't need that. Here's the floor shifter, because like it was converted. It's a slapstick, which, man, I don't know, I like it. Now hopefully we don't run into any wiring issues. You can see all these wires down here that are unhooked or unraveled, and so we'll get all that figured out. But for now, let's pull that out the way. So there comes your vents. There's that. And that looks like our two radio connectors there. And it is raining outside still. So let's see. These don't look like the connectors. You can see it's a bigger one and this is a smaller one. So, but I know that is the color of the speakers and stuff right there by looking at old diagrams, and actually have one of these before. So I wonder see if I can't find this wiring, and it might be part of why it's all messed up down there. Maybe I'll see if it plugs in. It shouldn't plug into this, because that's definitely different. But we'll get it all figured out. Well, change of plans. I went ahead and pulled my dash out because I've got to work on this speedometer. But them are the correct wires. I went ahead and used a multimeter. Made sure they had the right power and everything they're supposed to have with ignition and all that. So that is correct. So I've got to go ahead and take this back off and send it back in and get the right one ordered. I'm gonna go ahead and take this apart and see if I can't figure out why it's not working. And alright guys, I'm back in the truck. I did something stupid. I grabbed the bag or the harness for the for a Nissan. When I went to put it back in the bag to return it, I actually read that time and it said for Nissan. So this is for the 88 Chevy here. So now we will get this plugged into these, and hopefully we will have some power. So I've got them all clicked in top here. Got my part clicked in here, and I have the antenna clicked in. So let's turn the ignition on. Does it work? I think there's some lights on there. There we go. You gotta hit the power button. We actually have some sound too. So let me set this back up in the dash and go from there. Now, there it is, it's tight. And we're scanning channels here. Let me go. So far, this little cheap Amazon radio ain't doing too bad. I forgot we gotta check the thing there. First, let's get this off here. Oh, looks like this is wanting to come off too. Let me see if I stick that back down. You gotta have that brand on there, boy. That's a good brand. Okay, let's see, a channel here in Central Arkansas. And nothing. Let's try another channel. I know. Let's see. I don't ever listen to the radio anymore, so.
Gloria said, "My boyfriend is such a practical joker." Last night he
Back speakers are not working.
What did you say, Roger? An electric eel. An electric eel.
But the front ones are. So, it's okay. We got front speakers and we will mess with the wiring, the rear speakers later on. Front speakers are better than no speakers. So, let's make sure it goes off with the ignition. Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. It did go off with the ignition. Just took a second. And we'll make sure it comes right back on. Oh, it's coming back on. So, let's see if we can't. Oh, there is auxiliary port, SD port, and USB port. We're going to try Bluetooth. Alright guys, on the 1988 Chevy C1500, I'm going ahead and took the speedometer out. We're going to clean all the connections here. Sorry. We're going to clean all the connections here and see if we can't get this thing working. And then also I went ahead and took all the bulbs out and have upgraded them to a LED bulb off Amazon. It's $6 for 20 of them. So I can get it to. And yeah, they light up blue, so that should look good on the truck. We'll go ahead and get this put back together, get it put back in the dash, and see if we can't get it working. Alright, got the speedometer working, temp gauge is working, fuel gauge working, battery gauge is working. The only thing that doesn't work is oil, and I'm going to guess that's unhooked because they put this in, which does work. So, here's the lights. But you can see over there. I can't see it on the speedometer, so I don't know if it's not working or if it's just not dark enough out here. But like I said, everything works. So not much more left on this truck. We're gonna fix a few things here and there. Yeah, I don't see it on the speedometer, so I might check that. But there's our blue lights, which I'm hoping will look better at nighttime, because right here just that. Now I could get rid of this shifter right here because it is now on the floor and you can't see that part. So, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might not even mess with it. But